No one knows you better than your pet.
Mia is like literally my best friend.
They're gonna show you love no matter how bad your day went.
He snores like a grown man. When I get like nervous, they're here to calm me down. So like my good luck charms.
Oh, he farted.
Did you get that on camera? That's what I'm talking about.
If Zeus could tweet, I feel like he would say a lot of good things about me.
This is kind of gross, but I'm gonna share it anyway. Show them how beautiful you are. You have blonde hair. Smudge got the Bieber cut. Hi guys, I'm Loren Gray and this is Smudge, and nobody knows me better than her, so come with us, get to know both of us on this episode of Meet the Pets. Smudgy, look. Say hi. Okay. Hi. She hates it. I'm Loren Gray and you might know me from TikTok, but I also do music. My newest single is called Alone, so check it out. So I always wanted a black cat, and then I got my first Pomeranian. Smudge was my second Pomeranian. She was the closest thing to a black cat that I could find that wasn't a cat because I wanted another dog. I don't know why I like Pomeranians so much. They're really fuzzy and cute and little and small. Every Pomeranian I've had two, so not that many, but it's been a good experience every time. Smudge is every facet of my life, honestly. My day revolves around her, and it is like having a baby because I have to feed her at certain times, take her out at certain times, make sure she's happy, make sure she's healthy, wake up, Smudge, work, Smudge. If I'm working, I always put her in the studio on the couch. Everything revolves around Smudge. I feel like in another life, I was Smudge because we're so similar, and I feel like we bounce off of each other's personalities and we, complement each other really well. She does a few things that I really love. Like when she's really tired, she makes these little pig noises. She sounds like a gremlin. This is kind of gross, but I'm gonna share it anyways. So Smudge had an eye infection, and I didn't know why. While I was at the vet, I was like, hey, so Smudge eats her own poop, is there anything I can do about that? And they were like, oh, here are these treats. Dogs really love them, and it kind of makes them not want to eat their own poop anymore. And I tried them, and they didn't work, and she still eats her poop to this day. We have to watch her really hard and try to convince her not to do it. She peed on my bed, threw up on my bed, wanted to poop on my bed, but I got her down onto the floor in time. And it's really hard to discipline her because I'm like, if I were that little and I really had to go, that would suck. I mean, her bladder must be like this big. But discipline is necessary sometimes so that she learns. And it makes me sad when I have to do it, Smudge. Your nose running? Smudge is the only dog that I've ever had where it doesn't gross me out, like her, natural things that happen. She'll snot everywhere and I'm like, oh, and I wipe it up with my hands. I think she'd be like, Lauren's kind of annoying, but I guess she's cool. Because she's small, I want to assume that her voice would be really high pitched, but I feel like Smudge has a deep, soulful voice. You ready? She's like, bitch, no. This is a Smudge's pet challenge. Do your circles. Look, no, I didn't drop it. It's still in my hand. Do your circles. Show me circles. Nah, she's running away now. You okay? All right, Smudge, do your circles. Come here. No, I didn't throw it. Do your circle. Do your circle. It's still in my hand. Hey, do your circle. Oh, there you go. Good girl. Let's see if we can get her to stay. Stay there. Stay there. You know better. Come on, sit. 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 I just love watching her bounce around in the grass. It's the best. Smudge, stay. Stay. Stay there. That's a good girl. She did it. Good job, Smudge. She got 3 treats out of that. That was a big deal. So it looks like Smudge is pretty much done for the day. So that's a wrap. Thank y'all for spending some time with us. Have a good one. Bye.
Coming up next.
I'm Grier. I like things with 2 wheels and sometimes 4 wheels. I was a dancer in 2015. In 2016, I was an influencer. 2017, I wanted to be a dirt bike rider. Now I make clothes and I like pups. I'm Grier. I like things with 2 wheels and sometimes 4 wheels. I was a dancer in 2015. In 2016, I was an influencer. 2017, I wanted to be a dirt bike rider. Now I make clothes and I like pups. Welcome to Meet the Pets. Nobody knows me like these guys, so I'm about to take a closer glimpse into Zan and Kato's life. Welcome to the dog park. Look, he's like trying to open the door. Chill, we're going. And we're in. Let's go have some fun. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. I got him when I was around 15, I think. Just the responsibility aspect of it, like when I was 15, it was just like I was like a freaking dog off the leash in LA, like 15 years old. So he gave me like a job to do, you know, and like responsibility, someone to take care of, and like, it's like, oh, I can't, like, I have to go and feed Zan, or like, you know what I mean? That was a good thing for me to have, like, at a young age. After a couple years with Zan, I was like, man, he needs a friend. And 1 and 2 dogs is definitely a big difference. And like, you know, you're buying more food, there's more poop, and you know, more dog hair shedding, but it's the best thing. Look, Kato made a homie over there. He's a man. That's so funny. That dude just threw the ball to Kato. Dude, Zan is so happy to be here. Zan raised Kato from the get-go. Zan was that size and Kato was this big. I got photos of him, it was crazy. Now it's time for the pet challenge. You got it in you? That's what I'm talking about. Sit. High five. Okay, maybe not. Good boy. All right, you want to hit this? Go up there. Nice. All right, let's go. Kato, get up here. Sit. High five. Good boy. You ready? Come on. Let's go this way. Ready? You did good. We gotta up those course times though. You gotta be a little faster. Gotta be a little faster next time. Whoa! Since his surgery, Zan hasn't been here. Zan, come here. So Zan got surgery on June 16th. He got TPLO surgery. It's basically like a doggy ACL, and he just shot, like completely blew out his whole knee. He had to get a plate and 7 screws. And I wanted to find like the best surgeon possible to get him to go to. Ended up finding this guy in San Diego. Drove him down there, and it's about a 90-day healing process after. And it's like very intense. Like he's not supposed to move at all pretty much for like a good 2 months after the surgery. And then like you can gradually kind of, can I walk and throw poop away as I answer these questions? But basically, yeah, it's a very long recovery process. And right now we're in October, so he's just now like getting back into the full swing of things, but it was gnarly. Freaking, I don't even have metal in me and my dog does. He's got freaking a plate and 7 screws, so it's crazy. So me and Nash moved out here together, or not really together. He moved out here a little bit before me. This guy's badass. Should we throw your ball for you? You should feel the jaws on this guy. Yeah, I know what you do. You're not gonna give it to me. You just want me to know that you have it. You know, Nash is North Pole, I'm South Pole. Nash is cats, I'm dogs. He's a skier, I'm a snowboarder. No, I'm kidding, but you get where I'm coming, you're picking up what I'm putting down. Zan's pooping again. Right now we just started this podcast called Shifting Griers. It's me and my 2 older brothers, and basically we just shift everything that's going on through our minds, you know? We all just kind of collaborate on everything that's going on, current events, important topics, whatever, and we just kind of put it all out on one platform. Whatever comes my way, I'm down for. I'm starting to make I just designed these hats. I didn't design them, but we made these hats, and I'm starting this brand called Grier Motorsports, which is like I don't know, it's something that kind of like reflects me, I feel like, as like a brand and like somewhere that I want to I've been putting a lot more of my time into that. There's a lot of life lessons in that stuff, and I'm trying to like kind of bring it all together and kind of bring more light onto the motorsports world and like open more people's eyes to like the fun stuff and the adrenaline-packed stuff. Honestly, this quarantine kind of affected everybody differently, but for me, I got so bored after a couple months, I just started trying all these new things. Whether it was boxing or mountain biking, like I just was like, things that I wouldn't really try like normally, this kind of brought out of me. So it was really cool to experience that and swinging everything that comes my way. If Zan could talk, my goodness, I'd give every dollar I had to have Zan talk. I mean, it'd be insane. The things that he's seen if he had to talk about me, he'd probably just be like, dude, this guy is crazy. I don't know what Kato would say, but Zan would be like, dude, this guy's insane. Zan's traveled all around with me. He's been on tour with me. Kato's really never left California, you know? So like, he's kind of just got like the Cali mindset. Zan's like, dude, I've been swimming in the Mississippi, I've been to North Carolina, like he's been all over the place. Kato surprisingly has like a really good relationship with the guys that come and clean my pool. And whenever they come in, they have to like come and open the side gate at my house. And sometimes they'll like leave it open when they leave, or like sometimes they forget to lock it, sometimes whatever. Scariest thing that's ever happened is like they've both like, I've seen them on my cameras, they've both gotten out and they'll like fully go run the neighborhood. The whole neighborhood is basically coming together to get these two dogs to go back to their house. And I'm just like, whatever, playing video games inside, not knowing anything that's going on. And then these neighbors come to my house, they're like, are these your dogs? I'm like, yeah, sorry about that, guys. Like, I didn't leave the gate open, but they got out. Now I'm much more on them for like, I make sure those gates are locked. I'm not, you know, that'd be like the worst thing ever, like letting your dogs get out and then them not coming back. So I definitely learned my lesson with that. Where are my dogs? My dogs are just, oh, okay. He's getting beauty shots. Zan's just pooping and peeing 6 times. My 2 dogs are equivalent to like children to me at this point. I think I'm good on kids until they pass, which is not gonna happen for a while, hopefully, knock on wood. But yeah, literally those are my kids. Like I said, they sleep in my bed at night with me, which is like some people hate. Those are like my literal children. Those are my sons. All right, guys, that's it for the dog park. We had a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Peace. You look good, dude. That's good work. That's good work. That's what I like to see out of you right there, man. Good stuff.
Coming up next.
And what she would do by the end of it is she would walk kind of like, if you've ever seen those people hike Runyon with their dogs.
With no leash.
Dogs with no leash. She was doing that.
With him?
So, yeah, she was doing it with him and then she was doing it with me. But when I'm walking to my car, she walks right on my hip and walks straight to the car and jumps in the car. I didn't put the leash on or anything. It was the coolest thing in the world. It was like,
I bet it felt so
huge
good.
weight off my chest. I was like, oh my God, I can actually have a dog now. This is incredible. What's up, guys? I'm Matt, or MMG. I make a lot of Madden content on my channel, and this is Luna, my little baby Samoyed, and we're excited to be here.
All right, Matt, so how did you get Luna?
My family always had a dog. It was so nice, the best thing in the world. You come home and your dog like greets you at the door, you know, and they give you a bunch of kisses, bunch of attention, you know. I just badly need attention. That's really all it is.
That's all it is.
Middle child syndrome.
Oh, I get that.
I did some searching. I was thinking Golden Doodle at first, but then I stumbled upon Samoyed, and it was just the perfect. They're so cute, they're so nice.
So Matt, how long have you had Luna? How old is she?
She's virtually just turning 10 months right now.
She's still a pup.
Yeah, I got her like as soon as you can. I think that the timeline that you can get a dog is like 9 weeks. That's like the earliest you can take them. Got her right at 9 weeks.
She was tiny?
It looked like a gerbil.
What?
People used to think she was like a robotic teddy bear. That's what she looks like.
She won't get much bigger than what she is now.
Yeah, and we're gonna have a banger birthday party.
Oh yeah, you have to, man. So what was it like having a dog in college? Was it, I mean, you had obviously your YouTube schedule, and then you had your class schedule, and then you had to find time to take care of her. How was that?
So I got her in the latter half of my senior year. And the latter
so we're
half,
almost done.
Exactly, I was almost done with my senior year. Ready for my class schedule? This is my rigorous class schedule. Wine tasting, yoga. I did 4-point yoga, don't worry. Point being, my class schedule was not very rigorous, right? And this was right when COVID was starting to hit. Classes stopped, they all go online. You can't go out, you can't really go anywhere. So it's just me and Luna.
You're just in the house with
So
her?
The timing, although very unfortunate, in most regards, really,
absolutely,
was awesome for having a dog.
Yeah,
it was perfect.
That's a perfect time to raise a puppy.
And so many people did it too. I saw so many people just adopting dogs from the Humane Society, picking up dogs right at that time because you spend all this time in the house. Perfect time to raise a puppy.
So how does Luna fit into like your work or like your work schedule?
Unsnoozable alarm clock.
She makes sure you get up and get to work.
Especially when I was a college kid, you know? That first week I was like, damn, I might have made a mistake here.
I don't know if I can do this.
But after that, you know, you're in this rhythm of waking up a lot earlier and getting a little cardio, you know, take her for a jog in the morning. For her to get me up and get me motivated and ready to start my day off on the right foot, best thing for my work. Oh, yeah. And then on top of that, she's in vlogs sometimes too, and I do like a little intro. I just want to throw her in there because she's so cute and fun.
So Luna's only 10 months old, so she's still a puppy. How is she so well behaved?
She wasn't always. That's definitely for certain. Those first 3 months, I was like, oh my God, I'm never having kids. This is really tough. And like I had time, you know, we're YouTubers. It's not like I was going out of my house for 8 hours. Like I had
super busy.
Yeah, like I had every right to be a very good father to her.
Yeah.
But I was still like, oh my God, this is tough. So I take her to an obedience trainer in Michigan, and I knew this guy was really intense.
Really?
And I was kind of scared because it's like my daughter.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. I was like, I don't know if I want to see a guy be mean to my dog.
It's like sending your kid to boarding school.
Exactly. I was like, but I gotta do it, you know, because if she gets too wild, I might not be able to keep her. So this guy was incredibly to the point, very poignant, just all over her. And what she would do by the end of it is she would walk kind of like, if you've ever seen those people hike Runyon with their dogs.
With
and
no leash.
Their dogs with no leash. She was doing that.
With him?
Yeah, she was doing it with him, and then she was doing it with me. But when I'm walking to my car, she walks right on my hip and walks straight to the car and jumps in the car. I didn't put the leash on or anything. It was the coolest thing in the world. It was like,
I bet it felt so
huge
good.
Weight off my chest. I was like, oh my God, I can actually have a dog now. This is incredible.
So if Luna had a phone and could tweet about you, what would she say?
Bark, 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 bark. And she'd say, feed me right now, feed me right now. I honestly think that's it. I swear to God that food is the only thing that goes through her mind all the time.
That's all she cares about?
So pumped to go get treats and food. Moreover, if she had like, you know, the thumbs and could make a coherent sentence, it would definitely be like, hey, get your ass out of bed because I've been barking at you since 8 in the morning. And I just roll. I'm like, bro,
leave me alone.
Not right now. 8:30 a.m. sharp, we're going on a walk.
I'm sure she knows a lot about you too. You don't think she would tweet any exposure or anything?
Oh God. I can't do that to myself. I'm really glad she doesn't have a Twitter right now. I'm really glad, yeah.
All right, guys, now it's time for Zach's pet challenge. We're gonna put Luna through the course, see what she can show us. All right, you ready? Sit. Ooh, good girl. Good girl. Can you go down? Ooh, okay. What else does she know?
That was news to me. I didn't know she was gonna do that. She can sit and stay, yes.
Okay,
very
sit,
well.
stay, stay, stay. Okay, come.
Good girl. Oh, she's got the meanest nene.
Oh, she can nay-nay?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Yo. Job, Luna.
She said, put me down. Most of your content is just all football. Like, what does that stem from?
My whole life, it was soccer, soccer, soccer. That's all I did. I was really good at it, honestly, and I loved it until I moved to my hometown, really, in 4th grade of DeWitt, Michigan. Predominantly football school.
It's all football.
Everybody loves football in DeWitt. We'd go Ford Field every single year on the varsity team. That's where they played the state championship.
Okay.
So actually playing Lions Stadium, it was like the dream.
Wow.
You know? So as soon as I got there, I started making friends, and I really got peer pressured out of soccer.
Yeah.
It was just not cool to play soccer, and it's cool to play football, because I'd been doing soccer my whole life. And
so that's what you were
over,
used to kicking with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I already knew how to kick. But as soon as I joined the team, I absolutely fell in love with it.
It's fun.
I think about it all the time. I love that sport so much. It was so much fun playing. Then I go to college and do the same thing for 4 years straight. You just get so into it.
That's all it's about.
Oh, absolutely. Especially like at a Big Ten school, U of M, MSU, Ohio State, Wisconsin.
Sports, man.
Cold as hell in the winter.
Not only football,
exactly.
but it's sports.
Yeah, it's ingrained in my, my family. So yeah, I just love it.
So in your opinion, who are like your top 5 guys in the NFL right now?
If I'm being biased, I would throw Matt Stafford in there. Okay. That's the Lions QB, but realistically,
let's be honest. Let's be honest now.
Russell Wilson, #1.
He's #1.
He's #1 right now. I hope he gets MVP. I want him to get MVP. I think this is gonna make people mad, but I think the other in my top 5 is Aaron Rodgers.
Really?
I hate to say that because I don't like the Packers.
Yeah.
But Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, and Russell Wilson are the best quarterbacks in football right now, in my opinion. Yeah. I would want them on any team that I'm playing with. And then Kamara is just undisputed best running back right now, I think, and DeAndre Hopkins, undisputed best wide receiver. So that's my top 5.
Nice. So you're from Michigan, your favorite team, the Lions, obviously, you're a diehard Lions fan, but if we're loading up Madden right now, hopping on and playing, who are you picking?
Oh boy, I have to do the Lions too.
Still?
I have to load up as Lions with Cheeks, bro. But that's the beauty of Ultimate Team, If I can just like assemble the greatest team that I can build on Ultimate Team.
Yeah.
Barry Sanders at running back.
Yeah.
The GOAT. Lamar Jackson at quarterback, fast as hell.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill at wide receiver, also fast as hell. Once they give us a Megatron card, Calvin Johnson, love that guy.
Yeah.
He's not in yet, so.
Now, how are you and Luna alike?
Luna's super sassy. That's a big, I wouldn't call myself sassy, you know, but she loves attention, she loves being loud, and she loves getting in your face every single morning.
Sounds like your
jumps up on my
YouTube channel.
Exactly.
Luna seems like a pretty well-behaved dog. What's the worst thing she's ever done?
I gotta think on this one for a second, because there's a lot, especially when she was a puppy, but
She was pretty bad. Before the obedience training.
before the obedience training is definitely the time period for this. I had just moved into a new house in Michigan
Okay.
to try and get stuff settled near my family. And so you got cardboard boxes, like everywhere, right? I could not have been gone for more than 15 minutes. And this was when she's still like relatively small. So it's like, I'm not even gonna leave her for more than half an hour.
Right.
I go run to my parents' house, pick some stuff up, come back to the house, and I've never seen just a dishevelment of boxes and just stuff.
She just ripped everything apart.
It was like, what were you even going for? I don't even think there's anything in the boxes. They were just boxes. Like, there was nothing she was going for. I think she was like, oh, this is a thing to destroy.
She was just mad because Dad left her.
I honestly think so. It was totally petty.
So if Luna had a voice, right, and could actually talk, what actress or singer do you think she would sound like?
I'm gonna say Lana Del Rey.
Oh, okay.
Weirdest thing about me that a lot of my subscribers know it now because I share my Spotify playlist.
Yeah.
I listen to Lana all day, every day, and that's it.
You wanna know something weird? Mine's Georgia Smith.
Is it like when you record too?
Just, I don't know what it is, and like it doesn't like hype me up or anything. I just like the sound of her voice in my head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was
You
so
got
weird
Lana,
for
I got
that.
Georgia.
Let's go.
All right, guys, that's gonna do it for another episode of Meet the Pets.
I've been MMG and this is Luna.
Make sure you guys check out MMG's channel. Link will be in the description. And check out the previous episodes of Meet the Pets. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Oh, hey, I got joined by my other pet.